This is the Qtv Nightly News, which is also on Q Radio 103.3 FM. I am Jacqueline Collier. Thank you for joining us. Here are the headlines. The Gambia Immigration Department held a press briefing to provide an update on immigration operations, highlighting recent interceptions, smuggling cases, and the arrest of an armed trafficking agent. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund, held a joint press briefing to update the public and stakeholders on the ongoing Mpox outbreak, which continues to impact countries worldwide. The Gambia Organization of the Visually Impaired, GOVI, commemorated Worldwide Cane Day in Jarasoma to raise awareness about the importance of the white cane for the blind and visually impaired. Petty traders at the Serekunda market have expressed concern over their daily struggle to keep their businesses afloat and amid soaring prices of essential goods and declining customer spending. In international news, even though some countries, including China, are known for consuming snakes, frogs, and other exotic creatures, Gambian participants of the Belt and Road Initiative said on visiting China, they enjoyed meals similar to those back home. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. Thank you for joining us. The Gambia Immigration Department held a press briefing to provide an update on immigration operations, highlighting recent interceptions, smuggling cases, and the arrest of an armed agent. Yafa Tukey tells us more.
Out of the number that we have intercepted, which included 2,041 migrants over the course of this year, from January down to November today, GID was able to intercept 2,041 migrants that were taking the migration route within the country. Some of them use the country as a transit point. Others who are recruited in the Gambia here to also undertake this particular journey. And out of this number, 1,693 are male, 348 of them are female, 77 of them are minors, and 21 of them are pregnant women.
That was Siman Low, the Public Relations Officer of the Gambia Immigration Department. He says several hundred migrants were intercepted between the 2nd of October and the 3rd of November 2025, including Gambians, Senegalese, Guineans, and other nationalities. Notable interceptions included 39 migrants in Bara, 82 in Batakunku, and multiple smaller groups across Tanje, Salaje, Kobune, and Joshuang. Confiscated items included boats, engines, fuel, and in one case, a firearm. PRO Law added that 4 suspected human traffickers are currently in custody.
So as we speak, we have 3 suspected organizers of irregular migration route that are currently in custody in Tanje here, and their cases will be taken for prosecution. The man that was claimed to have been armed will be handed over to the Gambia Police Force.
GID Public Relations Officer Siman Low addressed the rise in irregular migration and allegations of officials involved in smuggling.
If you have observed of recent, Gambians have been prosecuted by the Senegal authorities because of migration routes. And that is because Senegal has very strong laws that criminalizes regular migration activities. Unlike us, where we have seen Senegalese as the staggering number coming to the country, using us as a transit point to travel out of this country. So while we want to intercept them, if the law is not there, it's going to impede the efforts we are making. I have seen a report on the media that claims that officers of a different sector have been involved that we cannot quantify and substantiate. But in our reports and what we have investigated within the migrants have not shown us any GID staff engaged in this regular migration route.
The press briefing also included statistics on irregular migration from the start of the year to date, emphasizing the scale of urgency of the challenge. GID officials pointed that both Gambians and foreign nationals are increasingly seeking irregular migration routes with the Gambia as a transit point, highlighting the need for coordinated border management and public awareness campaign. Here is PRO Law.
The GID is not against migration, as it is a right upon every citizen, upon every person within a country. But we stand firm, sternly, to fight against irregular migration route.
The Gambia Migration Department is calling on community members to play an active role in the fight against irregular migration by reporting suspected cases of individuals planning to travel illegally. Many irregular routes are unsafe and have led to hundreds losing their lives, especially to drowning. At the same time, The department emphasized the crucial role of immigration officers and partner agencies in safeguarding human rights, preventing human trafficking, and protecting migrants. Reporting for QTV News, this is Yafat Gay.
The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund (UNICEF), held a joint press briefing to update the public and stakeholders on the ongoing Mpox outbreak, which continues to impact countries worldwide. Asetubari reports.
Mpox is a viral disease caused by the monkeypox virus, leading to fever, rash, and body aches. It spreads through close contact with infected individuals or animals. The Mpox outbreak continues to impact countries across Africa. The Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, and Burundi have confirmed recent infections. In West Africa, Liberia, Ghana, and Sierra Leone are grappling with rising case numbers, while Mozambique in East Africa declared an outbreak earlier this year. Dr. Se Omar Bitey, the Gambia's incident manager for Mpox, highlighted the nature of the disease.
Mpox is a zoonotic disease. When we say zoonotic, it means you are getting it from animals, okay? But you can get it in two different ways. Either you come into contact with the animal that is carrying the virus, or it gets to a human being, and that human being also transmits it to another human being. So those are the different ways that you can actually get it. And what are the symptoms that we expect? What usually happens is like they will have a skin rash. So when they have the skin rash, what happens is like the skin rash could be in the face, the body, to the upper and lower limbs, and also can go to the genitals and also the oral cavity. Now, it's associated with fever and headache, and they may have general body ache. So these are things that they will actually have.
Dr. Bitey also emphasized key health communication strategies, strengthening surveillance measures, and the critical role of public awareness in combating misinformation about the outbreak. Michael Mangamendi, the Director of Health Promotion and Education at the Ministry of Health, highlighted several diseases that have affected Africa over the years.
Over the years, regions have experienced outbreaks of diseases like Lassa fever, yellow fever, Ebola, COVID-19, Mpox, Marburg, Rift Valley fever, and measles, to name a few of them each year. These threats to human health are multiple in their own origin. And the one that we are here to update you is a zoonotic disease, which is Mpox, knowing that 60% of all the non-human infectious diseases are, while 75% of the new and emerging infectious diseases come from animals.
The press briefing provided a vital platform for health authorities and development partners to reassure the public, promote preventive health measures, and reaffirm the government's commitment to protecting public health amid escalating global health challenges. Aisa Tubari, QTV News.
The Gambia Organization of the Visually Impaired, GOVI, commemorated World White Cane Day in Jarasoma to raise awareness about the importance of the white cane for the blind and visually impaired. Our regional correspondent Bakari Balda reports.
The World White Cane Day is observed annually on October 15. However, GOVI commemorated the occasion belatedly on November 6, 2025. The event commenced with a march past from the Soma Police Checkpoint to the Mansakonko Area Council premises. Bintu Sane, Vice Chairperson of GOVI, highlighted the significance of the white cane.
We expect not just the drivers, we expect not just those that are using the streets, but the government, people in the Gambia, to be able to understand and know when we raise our white cane what it means. When we are on the road and we want to cross the main road, we expect for them to understand what it means. Today it is very emotional that when we were having our march past, we had most of us raising the white cane.
The white cane symbolizes independence, freedom of movement, dignity, and self-reliance. Gary Lamin, treasurer of the organization, called on the government and relevant stakeholders to support the visually impaired, highlighting the numerous challenges they continue to face.
Many a time whereby persons with disability in terms of education, they are neglected, they are put aside, they are not respected, they are marginalized because we do not have legal protection that is to safeguard our rights. This is an important, very important day as far as we are concerned.
Landing Bisani, chairman of the Mansakonko Area Council, stated that people with disabilities should be treated with utmost respect and given equal opportunities to contribute meaningfully to national development.
In my council, I must hasten to mention that we have a space for people with disabilities. And luckily, the representative of people with disabilities in my council is challenged with sight. And this is one councillor that I nominated, but is very productive. And I'm very happy to mention that before you. Even just 2 days ago, we were having a general council meeting. He was coming with tangible solutions as to what we can do for people with disabilities.
The theme for this year's commemoration is Safeguard and Strengthen Legal Protections for Persons with Visual Impairment. The organization believes that protecting the rights of visually impaired and creating life-changing opportunities will significantly enhance their impact and recognition in society. Bakari Balde, QTV News.
We will now go for a commercial break. When we return, we have more national and international news stories to stay tuned.
It's time to celebrate women who lead, innovate, inspire, and empower. Join us for the GWCC Women in Business Forum and Awards Ceremony, prestigious evening, proudly organized by the Gambia Women's Chamber of Commerce, GWCC, honoring resilience, excellence, and leadership in business. The theme for this year is For All Women and Girls, Rights, Equality, and Empowerment. On that day, GWCC will give awards in the following categories: Women in STEM of the Year, Women Entrepreneur of the Year, Regional Women Agropreneur of the Year, Women in the Catering of the Year, Women in Green Business of the Year, and Lifetime Achievement Award. Be inspired, celebrate success, support women in business. Tables and tickets are available for sales. Linger table, $50,000. Garmi table, $40,000. Taru, $30,000. Jigeen Jambar individual tickets, $2,000. Mark the date, Friday, 28 November 2025. Time, 7 p.m. onwards. Venue, Sir Dauda Kairaba Jawara Conference Center. For bookings and information, contact 2031-080-319-2823. 662-3282. At GWCC, women-owned businesses are our priority. This advertisement is proudly sponsored by EU.
Browse Bitus. QCell brings you a promo like never before. Get unlimited internet for just $25. Yes! Recharge $25 and enjoy the convenience of free internet from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. every day with our Browse Bitus promo. With this amazing offer, you can browse, stream, and download all your favorite movies for free. So why wait? Recharge $25 today and enjoy free internet only with QCell between 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. For more information, call customer care on 111. QCell, Senior Bus, we innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back, and this is QTV News. Petty traders at the Serekunda market have expressed concern over their daily struggle to keep their businesses afloat amid soaring prices of essential goods and declining customer spending. Loriam Kamara visited them, and this is her report.
At the Serekunda market, several vendors selling a variety of goods shared their concerns about current business conditions, the challenges they face, and their suggestions for improvement. Fanseni Toure and Seinabu Sedi, who sell pepper at the Serekunda market, said business has been slow due to high prices. They know for that, although customers still come, the pace is very slow.
Business is tough right now due to the high value of the CFA. We import peppers from Senegal. Business used to be very good, and this was how I supported myself and maintained my independence. Business is challenging right now because nothing is being harvested in the Gambia, so we rely entirely on imports from Senegal. The vegetables planted during the rainy season have been sold, and the next crops are not yet ready. This scarcity has made items like carrots and lettuce quite expensive, ranging from $50 to $100. I bought these peppers from Casamas, which requires converting dollars to CFA and covering transportation costs. At the border, we pay in dollars with each bag costing $300.
Aissatou Jeng, who sells fish, shared her experience as well.
Bonga fish is my main source of income. I have been in this business for many years, and thankfully, I can cover my expenses from the sales I make. Prices fluctuate. Sometimes 4 fish sell for $100, sometimes for $50 or even $25, depending on availability. Business has become very challenging, which is why we often sell smaller, more manageable quantities. I depend on this income, so no matter what, I have to be here. Whether I earn $100 or $200, I keep pushing.
Jabu Fane, who travels from Sukuta to Sub in Serekunda daily, had this to say.
Feeding my children, paying their school fees and covering rent. I can't afford to be idle. Every morning I come here to buy food, but it's increasingly difficult and what we bring is never enough. I don't know if it's just the Gambia or a global problem, but life is hard. For now, all we can do is pray for better days.
Binta Fadera, Koto Kamara and Ramunjai are among the vendors at the busy Serekunda market.
I sell green leaves, but business is slow while okra is abundant right now. Often, I can't finish a pan of leaves, and with the heat, they spoil by the next day, causing a lot of waste. We wait patiently because we have no other options. I source my potato leaves from gardens and sell them at 2 bundles for $5. Some customers buy at the price and resell them for more, which adds to the challenges of the market. My advice is to show sympathy for one another, as sometimes our problems are self-inflicted. I sell lemons little by little, using this business to support my children and myself. This income also allows me to contribute to my savings group, Osusu. Despite some successful sales, challenges like limited space and pressure from law enforcement officers for us to keep moving often slow things down.
These small-scale traders at Serekunda Market continue to persevere despite soaring prices, limited supplies, and daily challenges. Their resilience reflects determination to support their families and communities, holding on to hope for better days amid a struggling economic environment. For Qtv News, Lole M. Kamara.
Frontline CAFO, a youth-led organization in Nyamina-Jareng, Central River Region, on Saturday conducted a community-wide cleaning exercise to promote hygiene and environmental health in the village. Our regional correspondent reports.
The residents of Nyamina-Jareng turned out in large numbers, armed with cutlasses, hose, rakes and brooms to clean their community and promote health and social well-being. The exercise began at the village central gathering place, known locally as the Bantaba, and extended to the market and primary school. Other key areas targeted included the new hospital, the main highway, and the village streets. Ensa Jain, president of Frontline CAFO, emphasized the importance of the exercise, affirming his group's commitment to maintaining an environmentally friendly community. He also shared an important message for the youth.
Nyamina diul drone bijan jaren diul drone bijan so funding kewol Gambia kono funding kewol leka banko samba so funding kewol de banko samba no la nyo ni ma nyo muta e man song nyoe e man nyo kano because one heart ni no soto anywhere ndel funding kewol be nyato ta soto no la funding kewol le sim bankum falino so funding kewol na na kafu nyoma amanya na kala funding ke yati drone yetu sirin sato kono be diamala wala banko kan karma ninke mansa kunda ma ninke wala fonko manke ite mine no la sato wala ite mine no la banko
Alassane Cisse, the village alcalo, praised the residents for their unprecedented turnout and highlighted the significance of the community cleaning exercise.
Ning fitaro nafa sate kono jang ay jata kende ale sabatindi ay na jata kende a sabatindi adum fanan aben tankala kuran jamama ada abe sate o fanan senandi la adum ba mexo la fanan ko na nyamol faydulale suntukon dulalto mbe lodula kele tole dawdata keno la nyamo faydulati mbe decision o lola o kuotole sate o kono jang ninna VDC mbe fero kala le nyamol e faydula so.
Gladio Barry is from Jare Angarfuta and has this to say.
Kandari do hande wona pullo wona ceddo wona jola wona fop dal Angarfuta fop Jare fo funti dum do rek ko yettere Allah no bete yo kadi ko kawral ko jokkere enda dum do kala yido dum do hande a weltoto menen no Jaren do difference ala do pullo ceddo elfin kala ko wiya Jare rek sukabe fo funta de mum dum kay ko yettere Allah no bete sukabe kawrangal de eddingal yo Allah nawra men du yeso.
Nyima M. Sawana Jane, speaking on behalf of the women, emphasized that environmental care is everyone's responsibility. She expressed gratitude to the women for their strong turnout and highlighted the positive impact of their participation in the exercise.
bitlo ning courant sotata ning courant dindingo sota jannim fa ka kalamuta balle falo ka kalamuta because na dindingo muta me alon ka susu wala bondi dingole akata falo mbama la ya na nyina kandimi jannim fa ba kalamuta lan tolle falo ka bata so obviously ntol yaajale ko nyanta kan dandangol senende pour certain kan courant jamal la me alon ka kata soton dandango mo special nyin susu la jabano.
Many, including village elders, praised Frontline Kafo for their commendable initiative and urge other groups in the village to follow their example. The cleaning exercise was enlivened with drumming, singing and dancing. While the Mandinka masquerades, known as the Kankurans, help coordinate the activities effectively. Bakari Balde, QTV News.
Up next is international news. Now they say one man's food is another man's poison. Many people, especially in Africa, often wonder why some countries, including China, consume snakes, frogs, and other unusual creatures. However, participants of the Belt and Road Initiative who visited China discovered and enjoyed meals that were quite similar to those found in their own countries. Julian Jai was in Beijing, China, and this is our report.
After spending 2 weeks in China, these journalists, storytellers, and creatives from different parts of the world say their experience has been nothing like they had imagined. Instead of eating frogs, snakes, insects, or other exotic creatures, they have been served with meals, some of which are found in their respective countries. Across China, most homes and restaurants prepare ordinary dishes like rice, vegetables, dumplings, noodles, and soups, rich with local flavor. From the spicy meals of Choyang to the light and refreshing dishes of Hangzhou, the participants say they have come to appreciate a side of China that values freshness, balance, and tradition.
Before coming, I talked to some of my friends that I will be traveling to China for 2 weeks. So most of them, what they told me that you are going to eat frogs and other things. You understand? So, but when I came in this country, it was not like that. So for me, I really enjoyed their food. It's very nice. There was nothing like eating frog or giving you or some other things.
Chinese have realized that the foreigners or the African countries or African people, they have a different type of food that they are consuming. That's why they have changed the type of food. And the food that, since we have come, actually, I've never had someone is complaining about the food. We are enjoying, and the type of food is very well, and it is international. So it is not up to you. In case you want to test the Chinese food, the choice is yours. Otherwise, you have other alternatives on the table, on the dishes.
For me, the Chinese food is very healthy.
Chinese food is healthy and diverse. It is the better option. because it is rich in protein. And eggs are my favorite food. Their tea is also amazing.
أجاوب على نفس السؤال اللي جاوبت عليه. إحنا شفنا على السوشيال ميديا هذا الإشي.
The food here is nothing like what I've seen on social media. The organizers respect our belief and traditions when preparing meals. Other types of Chinese dishes are also available, but it's all about personal choice.
بالعكس يعني هم تراعوا معنا في موضوع الأكل.
During lunch breaks in Zhejiang province or dinner at local neighborhood restaurants, many participants enjoyed familiar dishes like fried tofu, sweet and sour chicken, and steamed vegetables. We spoke with James Shu, a Chinese chef at the Liffin Hotel, who shared insights on the meals they typically prepare for guests.
Poultry, duck, chicken and beef are very common ingredients in my kitchen. We adjust our meals based on what our guests prefer, especially those coming from abroad. Contrary to what some people think, frogs, snakes and other exotic animals are not part of our daily meals. They are only sold in specific markets.
As they learn to use chopsticks or fold dumplings for the first time, laughter fills the room. It is in these simple, shared moments, not rumors or online stories, that genuine understanding takes root. The Belt and Road Initiative visit shows that food is a bridge, not a barrier. Beyond rumors and stereotypes, participants discovered that Chinese cuisine, like anywhere else, offers familiar, delicious meals that celebrate culture, tradition, and shared human experience. For QTV News, I am Jildin Yai.
And before we end, here's a recap of the headlines. The Gambia Immigration Department held a press briefing to provide an update on immigration operations, highlighting recent interceptions, smuggling cases, and the arrest of an armed agent. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund, held a joint press briefing to update the public and stakeholders on the ongoing Mpox outbreak, which continues to impact countries worldwide. The Gambia Organization of the Visually Impaired, GOVI, commemorated Worldwide Cane Day in Jarasoma to raise awareness about the importance of the white cane for the blind and visually impaired. Petty traders at the Serakunda market have expressed concern over their daily struggle to keep their businesses afloat amid soaring prices of essential goods and declining customer spending. In international news, even though some countries, including China, are known for consuming snakes, frogs, and other exotic creatures, Gambian participants of the Belt and Road Initiative on visiting China said they enjoyed meals similar to those back home. That's all we have for you in this bulletin of the QTV News. Many thanks for joining us and bye.